It's Christmas! Hey everyone, and welcome to another Brawl hack review. Sorry I haven't done one of these in a while, but this is Silent Doom, and today we're reviewing KingJigglypuff's Scizor PSA Beta. Yeah, KingJigglypuff kind of wanted me to do a review of one of his PSAs for a while, and I've decided to do this one. Anyway, for a beta, it's pretty damn good. I've enjoyed playing as him. And it's definitely a good start. There's still work to be done, but he has a clear direction. These are just the basic animations so far. And this is the A attack. It's supposed to represent defog. I don't know why this move was chosen. I don't think it's neither a good representation of a Scizor attack, because you know you wouldn't teach a Scizor defog, and you know it's not useful. It doesn't look that good. Yeah, I don't like it at all. F tilt is Fury Cutter. I like this move a lot, on the contrary. Basically, it does one slash. If you hit it, it does 1%, and then he does 4 more slashes, doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, respectively. It's a pretty cool move. It'd be nice if you could control what slashes he does, like when the slashes come out by pressing A. And you can only do that if the hitbox connects. I think that would be a nice addition. Anyway, this is the up tilt. It's this kind of weird slash. It looks kind of awkward, but it's very useful. Down tilt is feint. Represents feint. It's very weak. It comes out quite slow, but it's useful because it can break through shield. Well, not break through shields, but attack shields. So like even if they're shielding, it will hit them. Forward smash is the same as Falco's. So it's a claw attack. It suits quite well, but maybe it'll get changed at some point. Up smash is headbutt, which is a cool move. I think that works quite well. Although animation could be a bit nicer. It's actually the same move as car charge by the looks of it. And down smash is the same as Falco's again. Dash attack is U-turn. It's his kind of charge, and if you hold A, he'll do a backflip backwards to retreat to safety. It's actually not as useful as I thought it would be. It sounds a lot more useful, but because it lingers on for so long anyway, and you have, I don't think there's any invulnerability in the backflip. It's actually not that useful, unless you whiff it like miles away from the enemy. Anyway, onto the aerials. Neutral air is the same as Falco's. Forward air is this backhand thing. It comes out really slowly and has poor range, but has good knockback and decent damage. But I never found it that useful, to be honest, because of its really bad range and its crippling startup. That and the swing of the actual hand could be a bit faster. Back air is also Falco's. Up air is Wolf's, but I found it quite a bit less useful than Wolf's, to be honest, as well. Like, it doesn't seem quite as effective. The knockback almost seems set. It probably isn't, but yeah. And this is the down air. I think it's meant to represent Metal Claw. This move is pretty useful. It's great for approaching, and it looks pretty cool. I think it could look a little more ferocious, like how he's descending. Maybe with just one claw out it will look good. I don't know, but yeah. It's a pretty good approaching tool, and it works pretty nicely. Makes a metal sound effect on contact, which is pretty cool. This neutral B, which is vacuum wave, it's a real projectile, so it can be reflected. And I really like this move. It is really useful. I'd say it's a bit too good, but it's a really good move. Like, what it does is it sends a projectile, and the projectile, instead of hitting the opponent away from you, as you can see, it hits them towards you. So actually it puts them in a more favourable position for you. Not only that, but if you knock your opponent off the stage, it works really nicely as a gimping tool, as I will demonstrate in a little bit after I've beat the crap out of shiny Scizor for a bit. By the way, the model, the Scizor model was imported and retextured by Beyond. Obviously, you know, because Beyond's just really good at that kind of thing. Yeah, basically, I think he got the Poker Park Wii model, did a few texture alterations and view vertex alterations and gave it a brand new, more Brawl-like texture. Yeah, that was a neutral B Gimp. If you get them in the right position, time it right, because it hits them towards you and down, it's a Gimp. This is a side B, it's meant to represent Bullet Punch. This move again is really good. Imagine a weaker Falcon Punch combined with Falco's side B, and you basically get this. It is really good. It's a really effective killing move. It's probably his best killing move in my opinion. It looks pretty cool, but I think I've always visualized Bullet Punch because of how it's done in the games. I've always visualized it as a multi-hit move. This is the up B Iron Head. It does high damage, almost no knockback. Good damage, good hit lag, almost no knockback. But it is really hard to land that hitbox. If you hold B afterwards, you'll do this sort of sideways dash afterwards as well, which is pretty helpful for recovery. But there's one gaping flaw as regards to it, and that is that you can't turn during the startup of it, which could really screw you over at times. Like, you can be directly underneath the stage and it will screw you over. Anyway, this is the move, the down B, Razor Wind. It has a slow charge up for one turn, and then you do it again and you do this wind. It sucks in opponents that are quite close by, deals a really high damage, low knockback, and I think has super armor. The throws are all Wolves throws, except for the forward throw, which is meant to represent Air Slash. He throws a foe forward and then throws a Slash Wave projectile at them. At higher percents, the Slash Wave projectile misses, so maybe, I think, tweak the... change up the angle and tweak the knockback growth of the move. And now finally onto the final smash. If I can not be a complete idiot and get the smash ball, that would be nice. There we go. Final smash is Giga Impact. If you press B, you can sort of cancel out of it as well. I think there's a lot of work to be done with this. It kind of looks like, you know, a further running version of his side B at the moment. Anyway, on to a match. So yeah, as I said, I like this PSA quite a bit. It feels like it has a pretty set direction. Like KJ definitely knows, KingJigglypuff definitely knows what he's doing with this. He knows what he wants from it, which is good. I mean, because not every PSA is like that. Sometimes you just feel like, oh, it's just kind of a mess of moves, a mess of cannon moves that work out. Obviously I feel that a few moves could be changed. Defog doesn't really work well as a move in general for Scizor at all. Like, it's one you would never give to a Scizor. It's one probably most people wouldn't even think of. Like, oh, we got the HM defog, we need to get through some foggy areas, instead of teaching it to the flying Pokemon, let's teach it to Scizor. Like, you would never do that. Or, well, comment on if you would ever think of teaching your Scizor defog, because I think it's just an odd choice. Maybe, I don't know, something simple like, I don't even know. Maybe even something like Fury Swipes. I don't even know if Scizor can learn Fury Swipes, or I don't know, because Scizor's, well, as far as the approach for this Scizor anyway, I found that he's kind of a character that relies mainly on sort of mix-ups. You have to be quite clever and patient with him. Like, sort of, you got to sort of camp with your vacuum wave projectile, but don't abuse it too much because it's pretty slow. But you have to kind of distance out and not rush in too much. Once you feel that your foe is open, then you can dash up to them, because Scizor has a very fast running speed. You can dash up to them and land a quick hit. A bit hit and run, but at the same time, I don't know, it requires a bit more care. Oh yay, we got frame skips. Enjoy Super Speed Battle. God, it's like, well, it was like that other review all over again. Well, I've basically said all that I need to say. I'm excited for later versions of this, because this is shaping up to be pretty good so far. Just need some new moves and animation work here and there, and I'll see you guys later.